Welcome back, I'm Abby Peel. One of the jewels of our region is the folks that take care of our Lake Sunapee and the surrounding watershed, and they have been at it for over 100 years. To learn of their mission and their updated facility, we're joined by the Executive Director of the Lake Sunapee Protective Association. Hi, June.
We began in 1898, so we've been around for a while, but the mission is to preserve the environment in the Lake Sunapee region, not only the lake, but the land, because the land does affect the water resources. We're an environmental education and research organization, if I might do this. We've been in the building here for about 10 years, and it's similar to, when you move into a house, after a while you get to see what the pros and the cons are. And there were a couple of issues here in the building as it was, an 1889 house with a barn attached. It was wonderful. However, it wasn't the best visitor experience. So the layout in the main floor really needed to be straightened out. So one of the benefits of the new renovation is that people can come in, they have their own space, it's clear how to get to the office manager or the staff without interrupting classes or workshops. That's huge. Another issue was that we had one meeting room, what we called the harbor room on the first floor, main floor. And it was getting to the point where you couldn't schedule classes because you might have a workshop. And we have more and more research teams coming to LSPA. We were beginning to be like a small research field station. Another benefit of the renovation, besides straightening out the flow, if you will, of the main floor, is that we have a classroom plus the harbor room, plus a small conference room, so that we can serve more groups more often without interrupting. Where we are right now was the upper floor of the barn, and the cupola would leak, and we'd have to shovel snow to clean up so it wouldn't leak. And the walls were so thin you could actually see the outside. Not friendly space for much of anything. So now we have turned it into an insulated, full-fledged classroom, and downstairs we'll still have the harbor room for workshops. We are having more researchers, as I mentioned, coming to Lake Sunapee. One of the reasons is that we have, the organization has a strong data set dating back to 1985 and even the 50s and 60s. That data is important for researchers today who are trying to understand how lakes work and the effects of, for example, climate change on lakes. So Lake Sunapee is perfect. Another improvement that we did was downstairs in the garage basement level, we have a small, call it a water lab, and we wanted to go green. So we now have and will complete our solar additions. We have some new ones, and we'll have more solar panels in the springtime. Along with that, the new HVAC system has a much better airflow, just coincidentally. And it's that better airflow that a lot of schools are struggling with. They don't have great airflow, a lot of older buildings, when you think about something like COVID. Also, I did want to thank all our generous donors for allowing us to do this renovation. LSPA is over 100 years old, and we firmly believe that this renovated space will be beneficial for the organization for the next 100 years. So I wanted to do a shout out to our donors. If you'd like to know more about the mission of LSPA, go to our website. There's a wealth of information there. There are also some webinars because we've been doing more online story hours and so forth, and there's a host of information about almost anything you'd want to know about the lake. So you can do that. You can become a member. It's minimal cost, And you get our biannual magazines or newsletters, and all other benefits by protecting the lake. Also, you can call us or email us and sign up for the Flash of the Beacon, which is a monthly online newsletter that we send out with just all sorts of neat facts and information.
There are lots of ways for you to become involved in helping protect our beautiful lake area for the generations to come. Please plan to visit and use the programs when in-person events resume.